Nothing is required takes place at court in visible stillness. Witchy Poo rests upon the bed. Little Cat remains nearby, alert, wary, and watchful. No one approaches her with instruction. No one asks her to perform. No one asks her to explain herself. The room does not lean towards her. It does not lean away. It holds. That holding is the subject of the song, and it is more philosophically demanding than it may first appear. To hold without pressing is not a natural reflex. It is a discipline. The lyrics are spare. Witchy Poo upon the bed. Little Cat where fear has led. Nothing asked and nothing ceded. Nothing owed and nothing needed. The language does not dramatize fear, it locates it. Little Cat is where fear has led. That is a fact, not a defect. The court does not attempt to move her elsewhere. Witchy Poo's posture is rest. She is not intervening, not instructing, not correcting. In Taoist thought, Wu Wei, non-action, non-interference, is not passivity. It is the discipline of not imposing force where force would cause harm. The sage knows when to act and when the most powerful thing is to refrain. Witchy Poo's rest here is an act of Wu Wei. She is present without agenda. Her stillness communicates that Little Cat's vigilance does not destabilize the room, and that communication is itself a form of governance. In Chan Buddhist thought, the teacher who instructs when no instruction has been invited is not teaching, they are asserting. Witchy Poo's authority is ambient and patient. She belongs to the before times. She does not rush to fix what she witnesses. The saga's central statement is that maintenance is what we do. This song is the most interior expression of that ethic. Maintenance does not always mean grooming or provision or protection against external threat. Sometimes it means maintaining the space around someone who needs the space maintained. Nothing asked means there is no extraction. Nothing ceded means she does not have to give ground. Nothing owed means her survival does not create debt. Nothing needed means the court does not require her to become different in order to belong. The architecture of this moment is non-demand. Little Cat's watchfulness is not treated as something to cure. The court mythology has already established her as wounded survivor and witness. In this song, that identity is not challenged. No healing arc begins. No lesson is imposed. The court does not try to convert vigilance into comfort. It makes room for vigilance to remain. Within Volume 2, this song follows Morning Court, The Royal Sisters, and Maintaining Floof. Those songs establish visible order, dyadic governance, and procedural care. Nothing is required goes further inward. It shows that governance includes the refusal to press forward when pressing would injure. The progression across these 4 songs is not towards climax, but towards quiet interior permission. The saga working its way from the most visible expressions of the court's power down to its most private and most demanding one. Joseph Campbell's model would expect transformation here. The wounded figure moving towards wholeness through ordeal or revelation. This song refuses that expectation entirely. Nothing escalates. Nothing resolves. The bed remains. Witchy Poo remains. Little Cat remains. The court does not advance and does not retreat. It holds. And the holding itself is the argument that a court which can make room for what it cannot heal is a court worthy of the name. In that holding, belonging is granted without condition.